Talk. Mek Wi Talk. My people. Mek Wi Talk.
Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. We're listening from around the world and the Eastern Caribbean. This is the voice of the Caribbean, WZPP and WZOP, number one radio station here in South Florida. I'm the number one talk show in South Florida. I'm your host, Jeffrey T. It's an open mic day today. I'm asking all my friends and who listen to the program to call in. My good friend all the way from oh my God, what's his name again? I don't remember his name, but anyway, you know who I'm talking. You can call 850-446-0562. That's 850-446-0562. Call in, let us discuss what is going on. But today it's a very sad day for me, in a sense where a friend of mine, I'll call her my friend. It's a very sad day. Very, 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 very sad day, because I got the news this morning and I was a bit shocked when I got the news. Roshelle Bordon, an award-winning reporter, an anchor at New York One TV station in New York, has died. She battled pancreatic cancer for over the past year. She's a Jamaican by birth. A Jamaican American TV anchor has passed away from pancreatic cancer. Um, she was scheduled to be on the Mek Wi Talk program some time ago, but because of her illness, she couldn't make it. On the behalf of my family, my condolence to her and her family, to her family rather. My condolence to her family. I know her auntie very well, Mrs. James, who is a part of the transport sector in Jamaica. I really, really feel it for them. But look at it this way, Rochelle has been an icon in the New York landscape in media. She has done her work. She has done a remarkable work in journalism. A remarkable work. And I'm pretty much sure I speak on the behalf of all Jamaicans who know her and know her family. But our heart and our sympathy goes out to her family. She has been an icon to everyone. The mayor for New York City gave his tribute also. And from this program, the Mek Wi Talk family, our condolence to her family, to her husband and her two sons, and to her auntie in Jamaica. I spoke to her auntie this morning, Mrs. James, and believe you me, she is saddened. She's very sad because Rochelle was her baby niece, her only niece. And for many of us who get to know this beautiful woman, who get to know her in and out, our heart goes out to her. When you see her in the bed, lying down, tears come to your eyes because of the pain that she went through. But she has gone home to a better place. A better place to rest. And she's in the arms of our Maker. Sleep on, beautiful angel, sleep on. May the angels above take you in their arms. Sleep on, Rochelle, sleep on. No more pain, no more heartache. Sleep on. May light perpetually shine upon you. May you rest in peace. Wow. It's something that you don't want to really You don't want to really, you know, but you have to sleep on, sleep on. So many things are going on around the globe. So many things are going on within the Caribbean. So many things are going on. It's back to school, and I see where a lot of students started out very good going back to school. I am seeing a look of breaking news coming into us out of Jamaica, where they're giving an update on the triple murder in Waterloo Avenue, or Waterloo rather, in Spanish Town, St. Catherine, on Wednesday morning, on Friday morning rather, on Tuesday morning rather, where a triple murder happened. I think this is communication director for the JCF, Stephanie Lindsay, who is giving an update. I'm going to see if I can get the update here that we all can get to hear it. I want everyone to know that no matter what you may go through in life, never you give up. Fight the fight. Fight the fight. There is something that I am compelled to say. Many of us may think that I come on this program every day to belittle my country. I don't come on here to belittle my country at all. I come on here to speak the truth and nothing but the truth, so help me God. And when you see a nation that is not running properly, I am seeing some breaking news coming in. Police are investigating a bomb threat at South. Where is this? I'm not seeing where it is, but the police are investigating a bomb threat at a school somewhere in South Florida. As soon as we get more, we'll pass it on to you. As I was saying, that, I'm not on here to belittle my country, but I'm here to speak about what is going on. There is a news coming out of our beloved island here, where Prime Minister Andrew Holness says while he is unwilling to bail out a private company, failing to support the operation of investigation into the firm of SSL. That's the Stocks and Security Limited. I think I have somebody walking in the studio here with a very beautiful lady coming in the studio here. But hold a while for me, please. Good afternoon. Welcome to Mek Wi Talk.
Good afternoon. This is Aston at New Species.
Hello, Aston. How are you doing?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
I am doing good, my friend. Tell us what's going on.
I was told by Mike and Mike to give you a call.
Yes, man. Tell us what's going on with New Species today.
Well, we're a natural health company.
Mm-hmm.
So we help our clients around the world to purify their bodies, detox, cleanse, purify their bodies, and rebuild their bodies so their bodies can heal itself. How do we do that? We do that with our natural herbal formulas made from plants and herbs and green foods and whole foods. And we've been doing this for over 20 years and doing it really well, very successfully. And all our formulas, all the ingredients are completely natural. And the ingredients are approved by the FDA people. That's something you should note, all of you. Our ingredients are approved by the FDA. And our formulas are high potency, and they're designed to help people to rebuild their bodies so their bodies can heal itself of anything, provided that their diseases have not gone too far. Some people's conditions can get to the point where the body may not be able to fix itself. Yes, sir.
And tell us what the products that you have is good for.
So we help people with blood pressure. Blood pressure is a disease that lives in the blood vessels.
Yes.
So we help people to rebuild their blood vessels so the blood pressure goes away completely. We help people with diabetes. Diabetes lives in the pancreas. So we help people to rebuild their pancreas and the cells, the genes in the pancreas that are damaged, causing people to have diabetes, so the diabetes can go away. We help people with high cholesterol. And this company was initially invented to help men with prostate issues, especially prostate cancer. So prostate enlargement or BPH or urine frequency, urine urgency, those are signs that a man could be having prostate cancer or prostate diseases. So, and then we have women who have fibroids or ovarian cysts or dense breasts. And these are conditions caused from hormonal imbalances that can lead to various cancers that women get. So we have our clients with a wide range of issues from the common cold to cancer.
Yes.
We help people to rebuild their bodies so their bodies can try to heal itself. That's what we do basically.
Tell us little about your the products you have for diabetes patients.
So we have various starter kits for diabetes. We have the starter, which is very basic. Then we have the upgraded, and then we have the enhanced. So we create these different packages so we can fit into everyone's budget. So the starter, they can call. You all can call if you have diabetes, and you can speak with the New Species at New Species who answers the phone. And some of them are registered nurses. You can speak with them about your diabetes, and they can help to guide you. They're trained to guide you and what you can get based on your budget. So the number to call is 305-615-5225, 305-615-5225.
And tell us where you're located now, please.
So we are located in the New York area. We have 4 locations in New York. And so those of you who may have family or friends up here, if you want to do more research, you can ask your family and friends about us. We've been around for, again, over 20 years. We have 4 locations up here. We also have a location in Montego Bay, Jamaica. We've had one there for at least 5 years. So
and for the number in Jamaica, because there's a lot of Jamaicans who are listening here in South Florida and also on the Mek Wi Talk YouTube channel. Tell us the number in Jamaica that can reach you in Jamaica.
It's the same number, called 305-615-5225. Anywhere you are on planet Earth, you call 305-615-5225. Our company is completely connected. It's completely connected. So even though you're calling the Florida number, you can just call and ask to speak with the Jamaica team, and maybe the Jamaica team may even be answering. So you're connected. Once you call 305-615, you're connected to the entire New Species team, whether we are abroad or we're here in the United States.
All right, sir. Thank you for calling in.
Well, thank you for having me.
Yes, sir. You're welcome.
All right,
and
have a good day.
Have a good day.
All right, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That was the New Species founder calling in, telling us, what he has for diabetes and prostate cancer. Before we go any further, I was talking about an item of news that was just coming in, where our news team is trying to find out if what I see on the screen of the television, if it is so. So as soon as we get more, we'll pass it, we'll, put it out to you. But I am seeing something here that I need to play from Communication Director of the Jamaica Constable Force, Lady Stephanie Lindsay. Let me see if I can have it here on the program here for you to hear what she is saying.
We're here today because just to provide some additional information about the incident that happened today. If you recall, yesterday, police were alerted sometime after 6 of a scene where a family was killed, a mother, a father, and a son. Um, Coming out of that investigation, the police did some additional work. We weren't getting much information at the time from the persons that were there. However, we did indicate that the intelligence community and the investigators would look more closely at what happened yesterday to see if we could find some more information that could give us some lead as to why the individuals were killed yesterday. They are still in the process of doing that. However, at this stage, based on the work that they did, they are satisfied that what happened yesterday morning is a continuation of a young conflict that started sometime in August, where some incident happened, and this yesterday seemed to be a response to what happened then as part of the ongoing young conflict. So they carried out an operation this morning. It was intelligence led. Out of that operation, they seized 2 illegal firearms. One person, there was an incident, and one person was fatally shot. And 3 persons taken into custody.
Wow. My God. At least they find, something, some people are taken into custody. I think we have some news coming in. You want to put it over for us? Go ahead. We have some breaking news coming into our newsroom here. We're going to have our assistant news director give us the details. You can take one of the mics there and give us the details of what is going on at Plantation High School here in South Florida. There's a bomb threat, I was told. We're just waiting to get some more details here. We have some news coming into our newsroom here.
Nothing on this?
Go ahead. Go ahead with this. We're just standing by to get the.
erase the smile.
Oh, welcome back to Mek Wi Talk here on WZPP and WZOP. We're speaking to Luke George Cook. In the couple of minutes we have here, Luke, tell us a little bit more what is going on in the back to school preparation in Jamaica.
Right. So as I said, Jeffrey, this is what we have outlined. So anybody wishes to give us support, they can call you directly or they can WhatsApp me and I can email them and have a further discussion. Through one of your listeners, we were able to secure a book for 10 students, and through personal contribution and from a few family members, we were able to help 30 students so far, and we have the other list now that we're trying to raise additional sum of money for. Back to school this year started out very rough for many persons because there's a lot of uncertainty. We saw in my niece school that at least 5 teachers have left the institution. And so her 2 grade teacher would have had to be carried over to 3 grade while they're looking now to replace that 2 grade teachers. And that was not just in one school, it is in several schools. What we have to do, and I was at the Ministry of Education yesterday, for instance, a 15-year-old boy who cannot read at a grade 1 level, I am challenging the ministry to come up with a special program to cater to the needs of those children instead of just pushing them into an academic system that does not offer the sort of support.
Mm-hmm.
If Jamaica is to become a forward-thinking country, where its citizens need that strength of self-confidence and for them to experience self-actualization, not to buy into the lies and the untruthfulness of our politicians and civic leaders. We need to see our children, Jeffrey, receiving a better quality education. I'm just hoping that there will not be a shortage of teachers. And I'm hoping that the teachers that are here are going to be competent and have the skill to take our children across to their finishing line and help us to be able to turn out more critical thinkers that in the next 10, 20 years, the voting population of Jamaica will be able to vote based on being able to reason out and to choose arguments that are going to put Jamaica forward than the ones that are dependent and are unable to do that. It is a tremendous challenge for us to give that quality education, but I don't believe that it is beyond us. I believe that we need to get together and seize the moment where we better we help our children to better able themselves. We want to start the National Mentorship Program. We're going to be doing the Youth Leadership Program, because if we're going to transform Jamaica and create a new paradigm shift, we have to start with the children. But I ask anybody listening to your program to reach out to you via telephone call. They can also reach out to me at 772-1753, 842-4725. The area code is 876, and they can always email me for additional information at lggcooke@gmail.com.
Okay, Luke. Thank you so much for coming in, Luke. Talk to us about back to school preparation in Jamaica. That is Luke George Cook, human rights activist. Thank you so much, Luke, for coming on. That's Luke George Cook there, human rights activist out of Jamaica, talking to us about back to school preparation in Jamaica. So much things happening, so many things happening that, sometimes we overlook the bad and don't look about the good. But we have to look about the good that is going on, no matter what it is. You see, we're in teachers in Trinidad and Tobago is having problems too. In St. Lucia, children are going back to school. Good in the Cayman Islands, there is no problem there in the Cayman Islands. Students are going back to school. And the school term has started out good in the Cayman Islands. I think in Barbados or Bahamas is the same thing. Is going back to school is very good and everything like that. So it's not all about the bad things happening within the Caribbean. We have some good things happening in the Caribbean. If you want to call in and speak to us about anything that's on your mind, the numbers are 850-446-0562. That's 850-446-0562. This is the Mek Wi Talk program here on WZPP and WZOP, the voice of the Caribbean. Remember to go to the WZPP app. Is WZPPradio.com. That's WZPPradio.com. You can download that and you can listen to us from anywhere around the world on the Eastern Caribbean. This is the voice of the Caribbean. The time now is 1:44. It's 12:44 in Jamaica. And we're here on the Mek Wi Talk program talking about anything that comes to our mind. You know something? I was in a conversation, privy to a conversation a couple of days ago. And I think I have a call coming into the program here. Good afternoon. Welcome to Mek Wi Talk. Good afternoon. Welcome to Mek Wi Talk.
Yes, good afternoon. I have a question about a situation in Jamaica. Okay, there's a kid I know, a brilliant kid. He actually went to a private school to get his CXC levels, right?
Right.
And he has not been able to get to a sixth form.
Why is that?
In Jamaica. And just when we thought we were getting him into one, Monday of this week was when they told him, oh, we cannot accept you because we are the feeder school for our.
So what school was he going to before?
I don't remember which one of those private schools in Kingston that he was going to. But however, he passed, he has about 7 subjects at grade 1 and 2 levels.
Yes.
And wants to go back to the levels and cannot get regular high school.
Have you found out?
Who do we turn to for situations like this?
Have you found out why?
Like I said, one school which he thought he was getting through with told him at the last minute, which was only on Monday, that they cannot accept him because they're taking all their sixth formers and they have no space for him.
My God.
This is an 18-year-old child who literally cried tears.
Have you all tried to get in contact with the Ministry of Education in Jamaica?
That's what I'm asking. I'm trying to figure out what situation, where could we figure out how to get him into a regular school?
Okay, what you need to do is to get in contact with the Ministry of Education in Jamaica and see if you can speak to the permanent secretary. What area in Jamaica is he? What parish is he from?
St. Catherine, Portmore.
Portmore. Do you have any idea where exactly in Portmore? Is it Bridgewater End or Passageford End?
He's at the Bridgeport end.
Okay. What he can do is get in contact, see if he can get in contact with MP Alonzo Turnall rather. He is the MP for that area.
Alonzo who?
Alonzo Turlong. MP Turlong.
Alonzo Turlong.
Right, MP Turlong. And see if you can get in contact with him and see what he can do from there. But also get in contact with the Ministry of Education and see if you can get in contact with the permanent secretary there and see what they can do to assist him. Because you can't have a brilliant young man like that. He's 18 years old, you said?
He's 18 now.
So if he's 18 now, he's looking forward to go to college.
Right, and because he doesn't have, Jamaica, if he doesn't have the A levels, he can't go to university. And this young man wants to become a doctor.
But have you tried to get him into like UTech or something there? Or UIC?
No, because, okay, again, financially, which is why he wanted to go to sixth form in a regular high school, and then when he gets to the other level, then figure it out. Because right now, financially, his parents are not even able to put him into a UTech or one of those to do the A levels.
What I want to find out from you, though, do you have any idea what school he was going to till age 17 or 16? 16 to 17?
That's why it's one of those alternative schools. I know he was going to because he was often sick and was not able to, and then his mother got him into one of those schools. But I know he has his subjects because he went and got the transcript from that school and everything to the regular high school. And then on Monday, this is when they called him to tell him that. So he was all set to go to school for October, and then suddenly this disappointment came up. And I'm like, no, something must be done. I mean, children like this should not be pushed aside like this.
No, they shouldn't. They should not be pushed aside like this at all. And it is good that he has all his CXC behind his name and everything like that. But I think
he's a good Christian child.
But what I think they need to do though is to figure out how to get him into a college, because I don't think any high school. What you're saying that he needs to repeat level 6?
Yeah, he needs to start level 6, which is he would need to go to like grade 12 and then 13, which I suppose that's what it is. Lower 6 and upper 6. So he wanted to start the lower 6 coming this October. And then on Monday he got a phone call from the school for that they can't take him because they're full.
Hold on for me, caller. Oh Jesus. Good afternoon. How can I help you? Mek Wi Talk.
Good afternoon. I heard part of that conversation.
Lord,
Before
you go any further for me, I must apologize to the call. I think I cut her off. Can you call back in, please? Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, right. I would suggest to her, if she's listening, that yes, she should contact the Ministry of Education, not the permanent secretary there. That's not his. That's the level is too high there. In other words, you don't go run to him first. You go to the other level.
No, but I'm talking about the permanent secretary in the Ministry of Education.
That's what I'm telling you. That he's not the first person you would go to. The permanent secretary. You're not gonna get through that easy. You understand? So what I'm saying is that she's gonna contact the Ministry of Education. Now she can do it a couple of ways that will go through quickly. You can call early. There might be a little wait for them to answer, but they will answer. She can also, if the relative there and here, they can also get on the website. All these government ministries in Jamaica, they have social media websites. And it has been my experience that surprisingly, they respond pretty quickly. Especially if you make whatever the issue is, clear what you're trying to find out. But they will respond to you. I'm aware that they have Facebook accounts and others. So that's the easiest way. The last option I would suggest is to go down to the ministry. Put on your clothes and go down early to the ministry. You kind of have an idea how Jamaican government offices run. So if you go early and you talk to someone, be clear about the issue, they'll help you, they'll assist you. But I would suggest that she goes, perhaps since she's in Jamaica, go down directly. Put on
she's
your
not
clothes,
in Jamaica. She's overseas.
No. She says the person.
Yeah, the young man is in Jamaica.
The child. And there are family members down there. So that's what I'm suggesting. That they go to the Ministry of Education promptly, and they will get an audience. They're not going to get an audience to the permanent secretary because the matter doesn't reach that level. You see what I'm saying?
Let me ask you a question.
In addition,
hold on for me. Let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
When they go down to the Ministry of Education, who they going to speak to down there? Isn't the front office clerk?
There's information office. They have various people in charge of all kind of different areas there. So when you go and communicate with clarity and and urgency, they will put you to the right person, to see how they can assist you in whatever way. But you will. There's massive resources there, and that's the right place to start. That's the right. But in the meantime, the foreign relative up here can access the social media sites. Because as I told you, someone asked me if I could get in touch with the Ministry of Social Security down there because he couldn't get on.
You mean the Ministry of Labor and Social Security?
Right. And about some pension issue. And much to my surprise, I decided I would use the go and see if they have a social media. Because I hear all of these, Jamaicans are very showy. So I hear them talking to all of these guys with their account, their email account. So I said, well, that's the best place. I should try to see if I can get them. And to my surprise, I put a message on Facebook to their address. And by the time I came back home, I got a message on there from them. They gave me a concise message that was able to assist the gentleman. So they'll respond to you. Just put it quickly. Get into action. The best thing to do is to go there and even take the young fellow. He's 18. He can still be a part of what they used to call upper six, and and work it. Because a lot of other schools too could assist him. With push come to shove, you go up to the school, try harder. I mean, if push come, go up, but you have to go up, take the young man, they call it transcripts, etc., and go to see the school. You'll get action. You'd be surprised.
Yes.
So that's my 2 cents. Thank you very much.
But you're going already? Oh, Lord, in God. Thank you for the call, my good friend. He's always an ardent caller to this program here, the Mek Wi Talk program on the station. The lady who called in about the young man a while ago, I do apologize to you. I end up cutting you off. I do apologize. I hope you're listening to the conversation from the caller, what to do, and to get in contact and see if we can get some help for a young man who needs help and trying to go back to upper sixth school in Jamaica. It is good when we can turn our hands and see what we can do to help our fellow countrymen in the time of need. And those of us who can assist in many ways here in the Caribbean community here in the United States, try and assist your country, whether it be Belize, Barbados, Trinidad and Tobago, Haiti, Guyana, my good friend country, Comrade Ralph Gonzalez, the Prime Minister of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. You can all help because, we mustn't throw, as what would say in Jamaica, dirty water behind us. Remember our country and remember where we're coming from. And so, we need help and see what we can do to help less fortunate kids who are going back to school within your country, because they are the future of tomorrow. They are the presidents and prime ministers and secretary of states and permanent secretaries and ministers of this and ministers of that. They are the future of tomorrow. They are the 2030 vision of all of us country. So, we need to assist. And right here in the United States, there's a lot of children in poorer communities here in the United States that need help. So what we can do, to help other students here within the borders of the United States, right here in South Florida. There's a lot of students in poor areas here in South Florida who needs help. So, people who are listening to us in this program here, see what you can do to assist needy students here in South Florida, because, as I said before, they are the future of tomorrow. They are the people we're going to look up to. They are the doctors and the nurses and the lawyers and the policemen and the firemen and everything else. They are going to be the leaders of tomorrow. So we have to look out for them and see what we can do to assist them. And not only say, boy, I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to do that because X, Q, Y, Z. I'm pretty much sure if you assist a lot of these children and the crime and violence will go down dramatically, Even right here in the United States, every day you get up and hear about gun violence here and gun violence here. We must can see something what we can do to alleviate the whole gun problem that we face within individual countries, and see what we can do to assist these young people. Because if we don't do something to assist them, then God help us. And that is why majority of black men are incarcerated, because they didn't get the help they're supposed to get, or they decide to go a road that nobody can get them to come back to. But we need assistance. We need help. And those my Jamaican family who lives here in South Florida and who is listening to us from around the globe or around the United States, who's listening to us, see what you can do to help your fellow countrymen in America, in Jamaica. Same with Barbados and so forth. This is where I say so long from here, from the Mek Wi Talk from the Mek Wi Talk program here on WZPP and WZOP. Until you hear my voice again, have a good day. When you hear my voice again, have a good day, everyone. May God bless you.
LPFM.
We're not the airline.